welcome to a new exciting episode of FlyWheel. In the UK and Germany and France, south of France, nice. It's very near to Monaco. It's very famous for Formula 1. Just 10 kilometers of Monaco. And it's actually a real surprise for me. Because I UK Rolls Royce PR manager James, he's a good friend of mine. And he told me, since you are here, please drop down to South France to have a drive of the new Phatom 2 Series. I was really excited to get that call, and I just gave him the time and got the flight. I'm here in France now. So we are going to have the drive of the Series 2 Phatom, and we are one of the first in Indian media to cover that. So sit back and enjoy this thrilling episode with the Phatom 2 Series. Actually, Rolls Royce is the real essence of the vehicle on a Phatom. Phatom is the real Rolls Royce in the way. And goes to another driver's car, Rolls Royce. Phatom on each and every inch Rolls Royce represented. And here with me is the long wheelbase, just top of the range, and is the short wheelbase. And two more models are there, coupe and drop head. That's a convertible. Other random drive no further. Now, Jaguar selected media all over the world, random batches I took under and so lucky to be part of that. About our batches I took the drive and I'll be heading later. I just around the morning actually demonstration party participate our procedure, but I didn't want to do all that. I just want to have the drive of this. But before we are going for the drive, we are going to see some of the craftsmanship. Normally, Rolls Royce like attention line side, and it's been done by him for long years. Material usage in a demonstration that will be highlighted as like factory visit the feel. And after that we will be going for the drive. And moreover, I would like to inform you that I am very alone. I don't have a camera person with me. I am doing it alone. So there might be some sacrification in the videoing. So please just adjust for me. But I'll be the first to show the Phatom 2 Series for you.
Let me start with the history of Rolls Royce. And Rolls Royce has a long-lasting history in India, very much related back to the Maharajas. And what we see in India is a lot of fans for the brand. A lot of knowledge also, what is Rolls Royce all about, what does the brand represent. It is the best, most well-known luxury brand in the world. And we clearly stand also in India for the best car you can buy for money. And also important, Rolls Royce is well known as a good investment, an investment in quality and something which you could even inherit to the next generation.
Phantom introduced ചെയ്തിട്ട് ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഒരു ഫേസ് ലിഫ്റ്റ് വന്നിട്ടില്ല. അതാണ് സീരീസ് 2 എന്ന് വരുന്നത്. അതിൽ കാര്യമായിട്ട് പുറത്ത് കോസ്മെറ്റിക് ചേഞ്ചസ് ഒന്ന് ഹെഡ്ലൈറ്റിൽ വരുത്താൻ പറ്റുന്നത്. നേരത്തെ നിങ്ങൾ ഓർക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ, ഹെഡ്ലൈറ്റിൽ ഒരു വലിയ ഡൂമും പിന്നെ ഒരു റെക്ടാംഗുലർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഹെഡ്ലൈറ്റ് ആയിരുന്നു. എന്നാൽ ഇപ്പോൾ അത് മാറ്റിയിട്ട് ഒരു പ്യുവർ റെക്ടാംഗിളും അതിൻ്റെ ഇടയിൽ ഒരു LED സ്ട്രിപ്പുള്ള ഒരു ലൈറ്റ് ആക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതാണ് കാര്യമായിട്ട് പുറത്ത് ചേഞ്ച് വന്നില്ല. കാരണം റോൾസ് റോയ്സ് എന്നും ഫാൻറ്റം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവരുടെ ടോപ്പ് മോഡലിൻ്റെ ലൈഫ് ലോങ് സ്പാൻ ആയിരിക്കുമല്ലോ. ചിലപ്പോൾ 12 ഇയേഴ്സോ ചിലപ്പോൾ 14 ഇയേഴ്സോ ഉണ്ടാവും. അത് ഫാൻറ്റത്തിലും നിലനിർത്തുന്നത് ജസ്റ്റ് വിത്ത് സ്മോൾ മൈനർ ഫേസ് ലിഫ്റ്റ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ചെറിയൊരു കോസ്മെറ്റിക് ചേഞ്ചോട് വണ്ടി പുതിയതാണ് ചെയ്തത്. ആൻഡ് ഐ ഫീൽ ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓൾവേസ് എലഗൻറ്റ് ടു സീ ഫാൻറ്റം. ആൻഡ് ആ ഒരു ചെറിയ ചേഞ്ച് ഇതിന് ഭംഗി ബൂട്ടേ ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ലെങ്കിൽ തോന്നുന്നു. So we'll have more drive and details later. So sit back and enjoy just the drive of the Phatom Series 2. So friends, as said, it should be in the back seat of Phatom. It's the real place to be in any Phatom, especially this extended wheelbase. നമ്മൾ മുമ്പ് കാണിച്ചായിരുന്നു, but it's always been a pleasure to have a ride in this, especially with some expensive chauffeurs. So I'm just enjoying and relaxing the car. The place, as I told you, it's a beautiful place, and the hotel we are staying, it's very historically and very well known actually. അപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ എല്ലാം നമ്മൾ കൂടുതൽ പോകുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് I have with me Gil Taylor, who is a head of exterior designing for Rolls Royce, and I would like to share some view about the designs. And you know, it's a majestic design, so we'll have the word from the right person, and we'll share some of his views about the cars. Hi Gil, welcome to the show.
Hello honey, nice to see you.
Thank you. Phatom has always been an inspiring vehicle for me, especially for the exterior design, a lot of presence, chrome and all. So I would like to ask you a question. What's the spirit of taking such a body shape for this Phatom? So could you like to share with our viewers about that?
Well, Phatom first came about in 2003.
Yeah.
It was the renaissance of the brand in the true spirit of what Rolls Royce has always stood for, which is just a lovely sense of proportion, quintessential style, beautiful detailing and exquisite treatment of materials. And when Phatom was launched in 2003, it really set the Rolls Royce brand right back to where it always has been, with this wonderful car that we're seated in right now. It's a superb experience on the inside, but on the outside the balance and harmony of the proportions are undeniable, and that's something that distinguishes the car from 50 feet, 100 feet. You know that this car has poise, has style, it has exquisite presence, and those key characteristics underpin the brand from an exterior point of view.
That's very true. And what's the key essential part of when you're designing? Is it the presence or to maintain that language of Rolls Royce? What do you find it more important?
The key architecture of the car is the essential foundation upon which you can develop a body style. But we're in the business of designing timeless classics. It's a timeless masterpiece. I have to say that because our vehicles shouldn't be transient. They shouldn't pander to a style that comes and goes. Rolls Royce is very permanent by way of its expression of design. So the proportions are inherently part of that initial establishment of the brand characteristic. When I say proportion, I'm talking about the wheelbase, the way the cabin sits on the lower volume of the car, the front overhang, the longer rear overhang, and the fact that the wheel size in general always is about twice the relationship to the height of the vehicle.
Yeah.
So you can stack a wheel on top of it and you should pretty much reach the overall height of the vehicle, and that gives this sort of sense of elegance and a degree of sleekness and sportiness, even though it's a car that has formality and it has comfort at its core. Rolls Royces always have this ability to look as if when you put your foot down they can just take you in effortless grace to higher speeds. We call that waftability, and that's something that you'll perceive by this wheel to body height ratio.
And I can find that you are taking India serious. That's why I'm here today with you. And thank you so much for sharing your views.
It's very nice to have you here. We hope you enjoy your ride trip today.
I'm very much enjoying it, and I hope I'll have more excitement today.
Very nice talking to you, honey.
Thank you. Same here.